Welcome back, AI entrepreneurs and enthusiasts, to another deep dive in the AI world.
Hi, Shawn. I'm excited to be speaking with you today.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. I'm looking forward to speaking to you as well and getting to know you more.
Shawn, let's start off and hear a little bit more about what your company is all about and what is your role at the organization.
Yeah, so we provide a go-to-marketing strategy for B2B companies using AI agents. We
I love
aim to
it.
make them more affordable and accessible, as AI agents can be a little daunting for people and the use case can be confusing, and we want to make it very straightforward.
Let's make this AI Agent 101. I'm actually attending a webinar on Thursday about AI agents because me as an individual, I'm uneducated about how this is now going to transform digital in 2025. So, can you explain what an AI agent is?
Yeah, so I would say for a non-AI enthusiast or a non-extreme techie, the most basic way to break it down is you have your chat GPT, which is more of a chat bot that you're able to interact with and have conversations with back and forth. An AI agent is where you're able to also interact with kind of a chat interface, but you're able to get that agent to go and do actions on your behalf based on what you tell it to or what you schedule it to do. So you can actually get more out of it rather than just you being kind of the catalyst. You can actually have the agent be the catalyst and go take action on your behalf.
What does the day in the life of Shawn look like?
Yeah, so right now I am the co-founder and also acting CMO of AI Advantage. And so I'm very focused on our LinkedIn strategy because our LinkedIn is what brings in majority of our leads. Like 85% of our traffic is through LinkedIn right now. And
Wow.
then I'm also working on a lot of our web content. So making sure our website, our copy is up to date. We're constantly revising that and then also working with clients as well. So, I mean, part of the part of the life of a startup co-founder is you are playing multiple hats. So, like the
Mhm.
CMO thing is more of just like a focus parameter, but I'm honestly playing multiple different hats, mostly between like COO, so like operations, as well as the marketing side of things. And then I'm also just like managing. We have two salespeople, and then I have one assistant. And so I'm trying to make sure everything's being distributed, all of our tasks evenly throughout the team. So we're making use of all the help we have rather than myself or AJ, my co-founder, just taking care of everything.
I think you said 85% of your website traffic is coming through LinkedIn. Was that number correct?
Yeah, exactly.
What do you think you're doing well on LinkedIn to have results like that? Is when I talk to marketers, I hear such a mixed reaction to LinkedIn being a good platform for B2B businesses.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's interesting because we started out with just creating SDRs, sales development representatives, and we were selling that, but we realized there's more sorry, there's more that goes into the equation than just outreach for LinkedIn to be successful, and that's where we changed our marketing to be more of, hey, we're providing a go-to-market solution because yeah, there's multiple aspects that equate to LinkedIn success. So one of those things is the content that you put out on LinkedIn. And I think number one, it's important to make sure you know what your niche is in terms of your identity. So it's your branding identity, and then who you're aiming for in terms of who you're trying to connect with, the type of audience you're trying to connect with. And so my co-founder AJ early on was like, yeah, I want to aim at the more tech enthusiasts, the developer side of things, the people in SF who are diving into the latest AI tools that are coming out every other day at this point. And he was able to start that on like pretty much right when we started the company, so about a year and a half. And he started a newsletter was like the main catalyst for him and his personal branding. It's called the AI Advantage newsletter, and he posts
Did you use
daily AI.
Beehive for it?
No, no, actually, it's just straight on LinkedIn, like the LinkedIn
Oh,
news.
okay. The LinkedIn newsletter. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. The
Got it.
link letter. And he was able to gain where I think he's at 3,000 subscribers now. And obviously this is all like very organic. And so this has really helped us with developing a follower base that is also converted from founder personal branding over to company personal branding. And so that's actually how we were able to scale kind of our marketing efforts because we haven't spent a penny other than on softwares for marketing, which is something I pride ourselves in is like we have been able to achieve like last year. This is going to sound crazy, but last year we achieved 26 million views and impressions
That's
across
amazing.
platforms that we went after, and that's without spending a dime. And that's literally just from targeting the people that we know we can connect with, as well as being very specific about our content. So, like for me, I put out a newsletter on AI powered marketing, but it's also a little bit more tailored towards just marketing in general, like marketing professionals. AJ, like I said, is focused on those tech enthusiasts. So building content that is actually high quality helps with rapport on LinkedIn, and people actually trust that your brand is worth following or trusting. And then also not only the newsletters, but also posting content on your feed as well. So that's why we added our content agent to our go-to-market strategy, because it really allows people to scale their content to have better responses in their outreach, and be able to also have like inbound rather than just outbound, if that makes sense for traffic. So yeah, that's mainly what has led to our success on LinkedIn is that go-to-market strategy.
What would you say something you're doing innovative within your marketing?
I would say, oh wow, that's a loaded question because I would say every single thing we do in marketing at AI Advantage stems from an innovative approach. What I mean by that is, like posting on X, we're using our content agent, and then we're using multiple AI tools to get that scheduled and automated. The biggest thing that is going to lead the way in marketing innovation that we're also using now, that I think a lot of people don't know about, is the use of computer vision. Because
Tell me
normally,
more about that.
yeah, yeah,
Tell me more about that. You can see we're recording this live. This is not AI as I stumbled over my words. So tell me more about that.
absolutely. Yeah, it's cool because normally in like the marketing area, you need API access to automate content. You need to be able to tie it and like X, for example, their API is so expensive to be able to like access their API every month, and it just doesn't make sense. It's like, why pay hundreds of dollars for their just to automate on X? I can literally just type it in and and post it, right? But the cool thing is, with computer vision, it's literally like an agent making actions on your behalf, but it can
Hmm.
see the screen, and so you can teach it what exactly on the computer or internet that you want it to do. It's almost like automating a bot, but like being able to communicate better is
Hmm.
how to describe it. Um, and so that allows us to automate a number of content schedules and postings, which allows us to be more consistent because I'm one guy, like at the end of the day, to be able to run our marketing strategy, managing a number of really important things, but then also like posting every little content piece across all of our platforms at the exact same time is super inefficient and hard for me to keep up with, to be honest. So like this is a good example of like an innovation that we're able to lean into that's going to help us grow our brand from just consistency. And I would say that's the other biggest catalyst is like you need content consistency. Otherwise, you're not going to grow anything.
So you're a great person to ask this question, Shawn. So how has AI impacted your relationship to marketing?
Oh, it's completely changed my relationship to marketing. Just to give some background a little bit, I am graduating in 2 months and I majored in business management and leadership. I did not major in marketing at all, but I'm clearly chief marketing officer. So it's like, how did you get to that? I completely have had to self-teach myself through YouTube, through staying up with the latest AI tools that are coming out in the marketing industry
Was there
because
a YouTube channel or teacher who really taught you the ways?
oh, there were so many different ones that I bounced between. I mean, this one wasn't marketing specific, but like I remember starting out just following Liam Otley just to get an understanding of like how AI is going to change marketing because he would
Mhm.
post up about that as well. And then like I followed Matt Gray quite a bit. I really have engulfed his philosophy because I really do believe systems are the future, not just for marketing for everything, but specifically for marketing, it's completely changing everything. But yeah, so AI has allowed me to bridge the gap. That's allowed me to teach myself and come up to speed to be able to be an exec because the future of marketing is heavily centered around the systems that you're able to use in your marketing strategy, and yeah, your marketing operations. And so because I've been able to come up to speed on like the best AI tools to use in the marketing industry, I've been able to kind of create an operation that is in line with the latest practices in AI marketing. And so I would say, like, if you're not a marketing exec, coming up to speed with the best AI marketing tools to use will allow you to bridge the gap in a lot of ways, for sure. That's been helpful.
All right. So take this either positive or negative. What is a way that AI keeps you up at night in relation to marketing? Like you just wake up sweating at 2 o'clock in the morning, whether good or bad. Just would love to hear, what's really top of mind for you, what's keeping you up at night.
Yeah, your relationship with AI won't be perfect. And what I mean by that is, especially when you're setting up systems and you're still getting used to the infrastructure you're setting up, when you're starting to adopt these AI tools, I've had multiple times where I've made a mistake, and this is on me, not the tool, where I've accidentally like scheduled something at the wrong time or like scheduled an
We've all
agent.
been there.
Yeah, scheduled an agent to go do something like incorrectly. So every once in a while, I just like double check. I'm like, you didn't post anything, right? Like, what did you post? No, okay, this content's good. Yeah, like stuff like that. Just a little bit apprehensive, but it's like a relationship, right? Over time, build trust, and then that's definitely happening. So.
So my last question today, Shawn, and this might be a tool or a shout out for your own organization, but what is an AI tool that you see yourself coming back to on a regular basis and using, whether that's an LLM or a standalone software?
Yeah. That's well, I don't know if you've heard about Manus, the
I'm
new.
not.
Okay, so it's kind of like the new DeepSeek moment.
Oh, when did this emerge? I had
It's
a cold for the last 3 days, so I wasn't
oh,
online. Was it this new, like the last
it was
72 hours?
yes, exactly. The last 3 days.
That's what happens when you get down with a stomach bug for the weekend.
Yep. Yep, that's literally how the AI space works. Yeah, so Manus came out and it's crazy because it's like an AI agent platform, but you can
Mhm.
literally see it going through the different websites like
Wow.
live. And it's so cool too because we've been able to give it like more context. So like when I was working on our website copy, it's like I would get copy and then reference a part of our website and manually put it together. Just because AI like couldn't understand exactly all the context I was trying to give it of how to structure the requirements. And then I was able to give it like screen recording and explain what I wanted.
Wow.
And it worked. And then like you could see the agent live doing exactly what I said. And then pulling up competitors, doing competitor research. Like it takes out a lot of steps that you still would have to do to bridge the gap, even with like O3 and GPT. Um, and I found that to be really impressive, and I think that's going to save a lot of people time, but it can do way more than that as well. And I think that that is the future of, well, everything, but especially marketing. The more that you can set up different agents to build your marketing team, that is the future. Not hiring marketing specialists, unfortunately. For marketing specialists, you should be learning how to use these tools, and then you're going to be valuable as well. But that is definitely the future for sure. And I think, another thing that was cool is Manus gave us like an invite code and they were only giving out like so many, but because it blew up so big, we posted about it on X and the tweet went viral. It got like 200,000 views
Wow.
and a bunch of retweets and responses because people were like, give me the invite code, I'm like going crazy for it. So again, also for marketing content, staying on top of the latest AI trends and tools will also allow you to grow your following as people just like really want the latest tools, right? And access to the latest tools, and not everybody has that. So, yeah, hopefully that answers that question.
It does. So, Shawn, can you wrap up today and share best ways to follow up with you, your organization, check out your LinkedIn content? What's the best way to learn more?
Yeah, our website is aiadvantageagency.co. We have all of our social links on there, everything about us on there. You can book an appointment on there. But if you want to check out our most popular newsletter, it's called the AI Advantage newsletter on LinkedIn. If you search it, it'll pop up. It's by AJ Green, my co-founder. He's the more technical co-founder, but we kind of work on content together, and it's really a fun process. So those are the main two ways I would say to connect with our brand. Looking forward to all that.
Perfect, Shawn. Thank you for your time today.
Thank you so much for your time as well and the questions.